Hello, Golden Legacy here, back to you with the third episode of Stellaris United Nations of Earth campaign. We are back with episode 3 of the United Nations of Earth, and, well, not too much else in the intro, so let's just jump right into it. So last time we there's not too much to do besides waiting and all that stuff, but we talked about all of the government stuff that you can do, and the different edicts and policies mainly. We did talk a little about traditions, but I think I might get into that this time.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, sure. And then there's ship designer and fleet manager, I think we'll talk about. Maybe, yeah, we'll just talk about all of the stuff that we didn't talk about. Let me just quickly get a scientist assigned to this ship, and then we'll be on our way. There we go. So, yeah, I think I'll just do traditions first. So there's 7 groups here:
System
exploration,
complete.
domination, prosperity, harmony, supremacy, diplomacy, discovery, and then these are your ascension perks, and they're basically really big bonuses that help you with quite a bit of stuff. Yeah, that's a horrible description, but you know. Yeah, so this you can have okay, that's nice. You have different stuff like this: starbase influence cost, claim influence cost. That's probably going to be the first one that we get, and this is probably going to be the second one that we get, because technology. You have research speed and all of this fun stuff. That,
System survey
that,
complete.
that. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Not too much
Construction
to
complete.
explain. Oh, there's the wormhole. No, that's a gateway, not a wormhole. Derp. Once we get the research to build it, we're probably gonna really want to expand out that way. Anyway, construction ship. You expand all the way out to right here. And then we're gonna lock down all of this. And then lock down this area. Then this area, I really don't know what I want to do with it. I don't think we're really gonna expand this way. I might expand up to here,
Anomaly found.
but yeah. That's a question for a later date. Anyway, I'd say the best early traditions that you can get is expansion or discovery. Expansion well, I'd say this is the best one that you can get. Starbase influence cost, because, well, influence is the lowest resource that you can get. Okay, yeah, that's nice. Our colony is dying. Just get that. Interesting.
Situation log updated.
I don't really care. Anyway. So, yeah. Let's say this is about the best that you can get. Discovery is next. I mean, this is nice, but it's not really necessary because I have so many more science ships and construction ships. It doesn't really matter that much. Diplomacy is also a really good early one, because if you get these, you can make a federation pretty early on, and that's a pretty
Anomaly found.
big feature if you get a early alliance. You'll have a giant bonus if you want to attack anyone. Anyway, there's supremacy. It basically helps with maintenance and building your fleet. There's diplomacy, and federation, and galactic. influence and all that stuff. There's discovery, which is basically just improving your science. There's harmony, which increases your unity. There's prosperity, which, well, I don't really know. Pretty sure it just improves city districts, I guess.
System survey complete.
Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of optimizes your buildings and stuff. And that's probably like one of the second to last that I research. I don't know. I never really research it. Uh, anyway, and there's domination, which is basically like
Anomaly found.
military, I guess. It's a combination of
Construction
a
complete.
lot of stuff. Like supremacy, you have... No, that's the other edict. Yeah, domination is pretty much just like being really aggressive, increasing your police enforcement and in influence. I'm so sorry about the dog. He's barking at the workers that are currently building our new deck, so I'm just... I guess I gotta stop. Sorry about the interruption, but I am back. Anyway, back on to our traditions. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Give you, like, bonuses and discounts and all that stuff. Yeah, that's nice. And there's a ship designer here, which is our next one. This is basically, like, building your new ships. Like, I have 2 Corvette designs here.
System
Both of them
survey
are on
complete.
auto upgrade in the corner. Anyway, and so these are like the different military type ships that you can get. And because, well, they're the military ships, you can't modify like your construction or research ships. Those are automatically upgraded. But you can modify your like military ships. That's the giant thing. Okay, that's, wow, brilliant description. Anyway, yeah, this is the Corvette. I have 2 different types of Corvettes. On the right here, you see all of the stats, like the build time, upkeep, cost, and then the ship status below it. And you have the power, which is pretty much how much extra power you have. Like if you have a basic reactor like this, the shields and guns each take up like a certain amount of power. Like this, and the laser uses up 5, and this mass driver uses up 5. And that's basically like you need a lot of power to power your ship. Once again, obvious, but you know. Then there's hull points, armor, shields, and that's all decided by these. And this is armor, this is shields. And each ship comes with the base hull points. Like, this is a Corvette, so it has fairly low hull points. It has 300. It's not too bad, but it's pretty low. Then you have evasion here. That has a combination to do with like its speed, size, and engines. It's a Corvette, so it has a pretty high evasion speed. So, yeah. It should be fairly easy to dodge stuff than it would a battleship. Ooh, ocean world.
Complete.
That's nice. And wait, no, ship designer. What was that? No, that's fine. Needed a new research like this. We found researched a new reactor, which will give us more power. Can't see exactly how much, but yeah. Now we're gonna research an energy grid. Anyway, back to ship designer. You have all of the hit points there, evasion. And then this is speed. Once again, has to do with the engines and size of the ship. Well, just the engines. Size doesn't really affect anything if you have good engines. And this is how much damage output it does. It has to do with the weapons right here. This one has 7, this one has 6. And then the special values, I don't actually know what that is.
System survey complete.
Oh. Well, the more you know. Anyway. You continue surveying. Yeah. Back to ship designer. And yeah, I honestly don't know what the special values are. It says sensor range and piracy suppression. I have a feeling the piracy suppression is like less of a chance of pirates spawning in your region the ships are in. I don't know. I'm not very familiar with the pirate system in this. I've defeated quite a few pirates that appear in my system, but it normally takes a little while to move my fleet there. And then here is your defensive platforms, and this is just the basic vanilla version. It's nothing special. It has a ton of weapons. It has basic armament. Yeah, there's no engines because it's a stationary platform, but you can have different sensors and reactors.
System survey complete.
Depending on like the certain ship. Yeah, it's basically a ship without engines and a lot more weapons. And of course, it all has the same thing except speed. No. No, you don't have speed. I'm sorry. Keep dreaming, bud. Keep dreaming. Anyway, you can auto-generate designs, which just keeps pretty much the original one. It's not always the best, but it's normally a pretty safe bet if you have no idea what you're doing and you're just starting out or something. Man, we haven't even met an alien civilization yet. Normally that's happens pretty early on in the game. I'm not complaining, more territory for me, but hey, you know. Just keep surveying out that way. Excellent. You research projects and system. Probe. Yep. And then there's the construction ship here. Starbase. There's a ship designer. Yeah, and this is about... Oh yeah, I forgot, like, there's the sections right here up on the top. You can create a new design right here, create a defensive platform or corvette. The more ships you unlock, the more you'll actually be able to build certain ships. And right here, well, you can choose, like, different platforms. Like, you have hangar section, heavy station section, medium, missile, point defense, light station. yeah, anyway, you can like build your different sections for the best possible direction or something. And you have Corvettes. You have 3 different sections. I just haven't made a picket section yet because I don't really need it. And it's just kind of a waste to me. Okay, I don't actually know what the ancient mining drones thing just did. Yeah, I don't know. Should have done the mineral output. But anyway. Slowly making a starbase. That was ship designer. Now we're going on to fleet
System
manager.
survey complete.
After we give this guy orders. You know. Just quickly go do that. Anyway, over to fleet manager. This basically manages all of your fleets. It's nothing special. If you have a lot of military fleets, then this could be useful.
Anomaly found.
Apparently I have 2 fleets. I didn't know that, but okay, you know. No. Not yet. Okay, so I'm pretty sure okay, where's the second fleet?
Construction complete.
If anything, I'm pretty sure that was from the ancient mining drones thing. Yeah, I have no idea where that is. I might actually use Fleet Manager for the first time.
Anomaly found.
Oh no, I think that's just... Okay, so yeah, that's the different classes of ships that you have in your fleet. That's not different fleets. I feel stupid. Anyway. Come on, bud. Aw. Oh well. See what I mean with the influence cost? It takes quite a while to expand all the way, so I'd say just lock down your sectors by taking key points. Like, if you take this one, you can take this one because there's no other entrance or exit, so you're the only one that can access it and conquer it, unless there's a wormhole or gateway. Getting out of the point. Anyway.
Construction complete.
That ship. Just quickly reassign all the ships. Anyway, there you go. So we did Fleet Manager. Now it's, well, technology. Well, there's not really much to talk about. Every time you finish a research, it'll pop up on your alert, notifications, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, menu. And this is, you can just like see what you're researching. You can switch it out for something different. If you pick something different besides what you were researching, it starts anew. If you just click what you were already researching, it keeps carrying on. And then this is what you've already researched. There's a ton of other buildings. There's actually like quite a bit of basic stuff that I never realized inside of there. I picked up the Federation tradition thing. Anyway, technologies. Not all of this you've actually researched. It's only like stuff like society research. There's the agricultural thing, then the commercial zone. Stuff like the stronghold, agricultural district, colony ship, administrative offices. All of that stuff just automatically comes researched. So there's no need to research anything like that.
System survey complete.
yeah, just keep building star bases. Once you're done with that, just go and survey that system and that system. That's gonna be our territory. Diamond in the rough. Sure. Build him his own science ship. Nope. Shipyard, science ship. And I'd like to upgrade this. Just so we can get a secondary shipyard online. Anyway.
System survey complete.
Yep. Oh. So if I actually, like, settle over here, I can lock that down too. So that's interesting. Too bad I can't, like, tell them which systems to survey. That'd be a lot quicker. Ooh, there's continental world over here. There's only so many worlds that I can actually colonize.
Research complete.
You see what I mean with, like, the new research? This is basically just all of your notifications and stuff to do, I guess. Just all of your important stuff. Wait. Oh, yeah. Wait.
Anomaly found.
I thought you said I would gain a researcher. Did I pick the wrong one? Oh, well. Oh, well. Sure. Ah, shoot. You're hired. I come down here and research this southern system over here. I'm sorry, other research guy, but you're fired. Yes, you're fired. I did not mean to up your hopes of being hired.
Construction complete.
Yeah, build a station. Nope, 12. Okay. It's gonna take a little while to settle all the way over here. I might get a little cocky with, like, exploring down here. Locking down all of this. Wait a second. I actually do, because there's a secondary entrance through here, which you can reach back there, so I haven't locked all of this down. Well, shoot. Oh, well. That's fine. Well, yeah, okay. When in doubt, look at the menus. Anyway, so we did our technology, now down to factions. I talked about factions a little later in episode 2, but their factions show up here. They're created, I don't know, like a few years into your campaign. Mining your own business. Yeah, well, I guess that's what mining companies do.
Situation log updated.
Go to... Move here. I think we might actually be getting big enough
System survey complete.
to the point where we can use 2 construction ships. I'm actually really impressed, because it normally really doesn't happen that often. Anyway. Back onto our factions menu. So, yeah, I'm actually pretty new to this. So there's all of like the different stuff that we stand for in the different factions. Like there's mechanicalist, spiritualist, pacifist, militarist, xenophile, xenophobe, and no, okay, I'm horrible at pronouncing words. And there's authoritation, authoritation. Said it right the
Anomaly
first time.
found. Construction complete. Situation
nice.
log updated.
And then here we have our approval, like who approves of them the most. Currently our full inner Frenchman Center, Association of Technologies, Exo Compassion Observatory. I'm saying that right. They want no purges and a new contact. They want AI allowed, which is already a thing. They want anti-authoritarian,
System survey complete.
which I already am. I'm a democracy. Free movement, already am.
System survey complete.
Sure. But, freedoms. Anti. Yeah, I'm horrible at words. That. You have the approval rating right here. I have a feeling it's affected by, like, all of the stuff that they do and don't have and collected. But there are, like, the size, how many people are in each group and support them. That I don't know, like, how that affects their approval rating. No, I guess it's affected by happiness. So there you go. And then they also give you influence, which I'd say is my favorite part of this, because, hey, who doesn't like more star bases? That. First League, production. Okay, so he wants me to make some consumer
System
good plans.
survey complete.
Housing and unemployed. Well, we can fix that now, can't we? Boom. No one's unemployed. I get to work. Oh man, are all of the science ships? Oh, well. Look at that, all of the science ships don't have orders. Survey more systems. You. Survey more systems. You. Survey more systems. Never mind. Research that there. You just finished that. You're gonna be exploring that, so you explore over here. And that guy's exploring there. This guy explore there. And just hope that there's no wormholes. Okay. I'm gonna expand out here. Well, it's starbase there. And all of our ships are back to work. Oh, that's nice. Are you the maskers? The markers? The makers? Fire probe changes hostility to hostile. Okay, so
Situation log updated.
You shall die. Okay, yeah, there was no
Evading
avoiding that.
hostile fleet.
Okay. Fleet, get over here and deal with the probe. Okay, bud. Then you must die. Well, well, I guess. If that's the sort of pastime that you enjoy, sure, go right ahead. Okay. Okay, my clock's off, so that's nice. I need to put new batteries in my clock. You go survey that system and wait till the fleet gets here. Make sure your factions, the size, and then there's the support level, which I don't quite. Oh my god, the dog. Scout, stop barking. They've been here for like 3 days now. You should know them. Anyway, just support. These are actually pretty even. Well, they have the same amount of pops. This one just has a slightly higher approval rating.
Special project complete.
So he produces more,
Special project complete.
reputation. Anyway. There you go. Go over here and make a starbase. There's a science ship. Go and survey that system. Excellent. Yes, nice. Anyway, we're done with the factions. Now we can go on to the claims. We actually can't really use the claims right now because we don't see any other alien empires. If we saw another alien empire, we could make claims on their territory, and if we go to war with them, we get those territories if we conquer them. Ooh, no world. Anyway, like if there was an empire right here, if we attacked him, we claimed these 4 territories, got our ships, we conquered them, and we accomplished our war goal. It didn't end in a status quo or anything else. We would get those territories. Pretty self-explanatory. I can't really demonstrate it right now, but maybe a bit later. And there's species right here. There's just how many different life forms you've met. Not including micro life forms. All of the intelligent species go on this menu. None of that microorganism garbage. Only the smartest can appear there. Anyway. So yeah, you can sell the rights right here. Here's where the slavery and purge goes. You can like kill off an entire race in your empire. Yeah, that's
Anomaly found.
it's not really how I play the game, but it's an option. It's an option. You can give them citizenship depending on who they are and their relationship status. And here are their living conditions. You can have like you can have non-existent, basic, decent, social, welfare. Yeah. Anyway.
Anomaly found.
We're going to be this ship right here. No. Actually, I want to be a
Hostile
missile
fleet
boat.
engaged.
Oh man, what weapon was that?
System
Actually,
survey
did a
complete.
bit of damage. Sadly, we didn't get any like parts research out of it. Buster research. Bunker bet. Yep, and just let it go on. You research there. All construction ships are busy. Okay, so everyone's nice and busy. That's what I like to see. Yeah, their combat status.
System survey complete.
Okay, so they did a decent bit of damage to our armor and hull. Destroyed our shields. Yeah, we have really bad, like, shields and armor at the beginning of the game. The later games, you get, like, acceptable stuff, but for now, we're stuck with the garbage.
Construction
Anyway.
complete.
Let me just... Let's get this construction ship. We can focus on leaders.
System survey complete.
Once again, nothing too special. We can recruit different leaders like governors, military generals,
System survey complete.
scientists, governors, and people to like boost and expand a lot of stuff. Admirals, these guys are for space combat, and generals are for ground combat. Very rarely pick any generals. Occasionally, well, you should have an admiral for your fleet, because it gives you a pretty big bonus for your entire fleet. That adds up to adding a decent amount of ships and bonuses. And scientists, you have to have them to research a bunch of stuff. And governors are people that boost certain things in your districts.
Anomaly found.
So that guy was the governor of this district. Oh no, it is just one district. Anyway, so this one isn't actually a district right now, but we could make it a district. If we colonize like this planet, we can make this area a district. Right now there's no planets right here, so I can't actually make it a district. But if I terraform this planet later on in the game into a continental world and I settle there, I can easily make all of this giant district. And of course the leaders just boost all of that. Anyway, so currently we are 8 minutes over our intended streaming time, I guess you would say. So, yeah. This has been it for today. This is episode 3 of the United Nations of Earth Stellaris campaign, and I will see you in the next one. Golden Legacy out.